Hello and welcome back to the 2022 Brent Hambrick Memorial. This is round one back nine coverage of our MPO card. We're so excited to see you guys back here on the channel, and on the commentator's mic with me, I have Brian Wolf. How you doing, Brian?
I'm great. Thanks for having me as always.
We are off to the races here. Into the woods we go after the front nine, looking at the scores from our guys. Corey's at neg 1, Tyler's at neg 3, Isaac at neg 4, which is one of the hotter rounds in the field at this point, and Zach is at +4. Had a bit of a struggle there with the OB on some of those last few holes. Looking to clean it up here in the woods. Starting with hole 10, what do we got?
Hole 10 is a par 3, 355-foot shot through the woods, dancing around these trees. Finally entering this well-guarded pine green. I would say it's well-guarded in circle 1 and circle 2, so this should be an exciting putting adventure.
Yeah, slightly uphill the entire time as well. There's also 2 pads here, so you're allowed to tee off of either the cement one or the turf one, and that is going to get kicked early by Tyler and be early left. He's going to be scrambling for his par save from there.
The 2 pads, it's very, very cool from the TD. Ooh. Corey lands, I don't know, 12 feet from the bucket. That's a good spot to be.
Yeah. That Undertaker, that orange one, he throws it on like 6 holes in a row or something like that. He just all the tees in the woods. He loves that disc.
That's a forehand, right-handed roller.
Yes.
From Zach.
Yeah, you didn't misspeak there. That's exactly what just happened.
Zach is traditionally a left-handed player.
Yeah, he throws righty forehands, I think. I think we see another. He does it again later, but
Isaac gets kicked right into the right area.
You take those. Tyler deep in the woods, looking to scramble out. He's going to go for a roller. And caught up a little early. He's going to be a bit farther back.
Hole 10 played at right on par, 3.03. A lot of birdies, a lot of bogeys, tons of pars.
Zach looking to get a birdie here. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good way to start the back nine.
Sneaky, sneaky. Isaac with a great kick.
Yeah. He's setting the pace. He's feeling it.
Yeah. Bang. Unfortunate red square there for Tyler. But like you mentioned, lots of birdies, lots of bogeys, lots of pars.
Corey with the CTP on the hole.
Very fun to see all that green for this hole on our card as they move over to hole 11. 743 feet. This is the first of back-to-back par 5s. Your first landing zone is going to be right at the mouth of this first gap here. You see the basket on the right side. That is not there for this event. That's a short basket. It's 2 holes combined. Then from that shot, you got to get past this second gap here over the short pad. It is possible to get a eagle here. It would require literally 2 perfect shots, though, and very few people in the field have enough power to get both of those shots off.
Well, we have one of those guys right here, so I'm excited to watch it. I also love when TDs put, or course designers put par 5s back to back. I think it adds such creativity.
These are some tight tunnels these guys got to hit, too. This first gap is really fair, if I'm being honest. This is a sick shot from Corey. That's way up there. That first one's a little more fair, especially if you're a little bit right. If you're playing safer, you can just kind of do what Zach's doing, and this is a layup. I say it's a layup. He's in the mouth of the... This is attackable for an eagle for his power. Here we go for Isaac. Yep, very safe. I mean, we're 3 for 3 in drives on this hole. This is a very tough hole, and they're making it look a little too easy right now.
Very smooth from Tyler. Leaking a little bit.
Yeah, a little left. Good kick, though. He's going to come back towards that gap. The good thing about this hole, so like where Tyler's at right now, it kind of eliminates an eagle opportunity, but as long as you throw really... Yeah, this one's going to land in a good spot. As long as you get close to the mouth, you can still save your birdie. Isaac's going up with a putter, trying to turn it over. Yeah, and that's the play for a birdie. You just put it up past the second gap, and then you got a little pitch up around the trees for your birdie.
Here's a right-hand forehand.
Oh, I couldn't remember what hole it was, but I thought I remembered him doing it. I was unaware that he did that while filming him, so he threw that, and I had to process what was going on in my brain.
All right, looks like we're gonna have some great approach shots in for birdie runs, hopefully.
I think this is a zone from Tyler. Push past that. Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Circle's edge.
Yep.
Here goes Corey now. This is a pretty standard hyzer for him. Nice and low.
Sit.
Yep, by the basket.
Great settle.
Easy peasy. Here's Isaac. He's going with the high gap. Uh-oh.
A little deep.
Yep.
Nice little turnover putter. Slide it right into the circle.
Yep.
Smart play right there. Isaac's got a window. Ooh.
What a catch. I was pushing left, but good enough to stay in.
Were those Mach 5s?
Yeah, these are Mach 5s.
Nice.
They, in the local area in Kalamazoo, a lot of the local players like to not. Oh, these might be Mach X's, actually. I can't remember now. It's been a minute. They look like Mach 5s, but they might be Mach X's. I think those inner chains are crossed.
All right. That was a star bird.
Heck yeah, that's a great card. A great result for our card there as they head into the second par 5 now. We have that drop off. It's enormous on the right side. You cannot go right. You really want to get to this first gap where it changes and elevates. If you can get on top of that ridge, that's perfect. If you're just in front of it, you can still punch out of the gap where the drone is now. The farther right you go, the better. And then your third approach shot from here is into this slanted green. There is OB along the road deep the entire way, so you got to be aware of that. But usually doesn't come into play depending on who's the power thrower on the card. Corey's going to go back to that Undertaker because that's the disc for these wooded holes, and he'll be right in the dead center, right on that ridge. It'll just be a standstill forehand for him there. Oh, it's another right-hand forehand.
A little high. Yep, got some cabbage.
Yep, not down the ridge, which is totally fine. And from there, he can still save a birdie with a really good shot from there, too, especially him as a lefty.
Yeah, as long as that's not pinched on the tree, he'll be all right.
Yeah, that's the common miss, is to hit into that cluster of trees on the left there. Something a little too stable or too much hyzer puts you over there. Usually these guys are good enough standstill players where they can still get out the gap. Let's get up there. Yeah, that's the perfect shot.
That was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Zach does here.
He's going for it.
Full commitment. A little bit of cabbage.
Yep, a little short. You have a little pitch out from there. Should be able to save his par. Maybe get aggressive with a roller, like a cut roller maybe, I don't know.
One of the things I really like about wooded courses is the footing. I love how it's a challenge. It's an added thing. When you play a wide open course, sometimes it's a little easier. This is a challenge. You see them not being able to run up. They're all doing control standstill shots.
Oh, slow down. Oh, no. I said that if he had enough power, it could come to play, I guess. That's my fault, Corey.
A little low out of Tyler's hand, but safe.
Yep. Might have been trying to go for a skip to kind of flare a little farther right, but not a big deal from him. It's an okay landing spot. Zach's going to go for the cut roller here, trying to get down that fairway as much as possible. And needs to choke up before going in the woods. And it's over there. Should be on the edge. Isaac and Tyler have literally perfect positions here for a birdie look. They just got to keep it by the basket and in bounds.
That settles nicely.
More common play here is throw forehand. He's leaked this one right, but it's going to catch an early tree and not go too far down that hill.
Yeah, hopefully that's settled. Corey with a control approach. Needs to get up there a little bit more. All right, he's safe and he's inside circle one. Putting at that drop off, though.
Zach's going to go with another right-handed shot here.
Great settle.
Yeah, fought through a lot to do that. And Zach shows a really good example of didn't have a great hole here, but still has a chance for par. As long as he continues to fight moving forward, taking smart decisions when he could, and still hopefully he's got to make this. It's a bit of a tester here. For some people, not him. Oh, Tyler got a much better kick than I thought.
That was great. Good hole.
Easy birdie for him. You like green squares on a back-to-back par fives.
What's nice about watching and doing the commentary for this event is you get to see some people you don't normally see. So it was great watching Isaac and Zach. A lot of fun there. Yeah. This par 3 is 385. We are going uphill. Mm-hmm. We're going into the woods. Mm-hmm. We're surrounded by trees. Mm-hmm. And we have a beautiful little tucked-in basket.
This is very similar to 9 in difficulty to score on. Like, birdies are really just hard to get. This is the common play. You throw something really flippy outside of the telephone pole. If you don't throw it flippy enough, you risk going back towards the OB there, but he's in that common landing spot if it's not quite flippy enough, but still in bounds. And there's a kind of a gap over there. Really, the only clean gap you have is the one where the walkthrough was. This needs to sit quickly. Yeah, it does.
Always nice to have cars keeping you from going OB.
Zach with the lefty has a little bit better of an angle of trying to attack into that gap.
Got a donut to move.
Yep, a little more naturally, but he's going to caught early. Corey nearly smoking that pole. He's going to be right side and
into the gap at least.
Yeah, that's a really good result. Most people don't have a look that good. Isaac looks like he's got a gap to lay up in.
Perfect.
We take those. Can't really see it, but there's also a little bit of gap for Tyler to try to go through. He doesn't quite get through all of it. Oh. Zach just off the band. That's a tough putt. And really, you need to be a lefty to have that angle at it. Corey's going for it as well. He's going to leak it past the basket.
During round 1, only 4 birdies.
Yeah.
Whole average at 3.5.
Heck yeah, Tyler.
Shout out to Harley Payne, Joel Freeman, Neil Bishop, and Tyler Moore getting the birdies on this hole during round 1.
Yeah. Is that Tyler Morn?
Yep.
Wow, that's really close to Tyler Horne. I had to do a double take there. I was like, wait, what? All right, a couple cool little tap-ins there, and we're going to move on to hole 14.
Great Lakes Disc, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, is a fully stocked retail disc golf store that fulfills all of your disc golf needs. We carry all of the major manufacturers, accessories, and offer player and event sponsorship, along with tournament payout assistance. To learn more about Great Lakes Disc, visit greatlakesdisc.com.
We had a Mando earlier in the round. This is the other Mando on the course. It's that telephone pole hiding by that tree in the fairway there on the left. You guys go to the right of it. The basket is located in this protected wooded area. A lot of little skinny trees here that stop your disc early. You just try to throw a hyzer, get a skip in there if you can.
Yeah, this did play as the 3rd easiest hole on the course.
Really? I didn't think it would be quite that easy, but I can definitely see it. It's one of the shorter ones. I'm assuming there just weren't a ton of bogeys.
No, but there was an ace on this hole during round 1.
Get out of here.
Jared Stoll.
Oh, my goodness. Had to be luck. All luck. I'm just kidding, Jared. Probably a forehand from him, if I'm being honest. Corey with a better angle here. Big skip. Off the tree. Circle one.
Nice settle.
We take that anytime. Zach gets to throw a hyzer, which is a benefit on this hole. But he's going to hit that tree.
Yeah. Those are well placed. Nature. Good job.
From distance for Tyler. Yeah, he's just going to push it up by the basket. Take his par and move on. Ooh. You could see his reaction there, too. He got kind of hard punished for that run. Isaac, kind of obscured footing there. Nearly puts it in just off the band. Zach still cashes it. Heck yeah.
Great comebacker.
Never mattered.
And Corey's starting to feel getting 3 out of the first 5 in the back 9.
Yep, he's having a much better back 9 here. Tyler's having a solid back 9. Zach's having a good back 9. No mistakes yet. No real mistakes. Couple gray squares here as we move on to hole 15. Both 15 and 16 are the shorter holes on this course. You're trying to get a couple birdies here before you move out to the last 2 par 4s to end the round. This one, hole 15, is 315. Probably the harder between 15 and 16. This one is the harder one. You have a tight gap on the right that you're trying to aim for. You want something to hyzer into this gap and push yourself into circle. Very easy to hit something early and just have very little chance of scrambling. Yeah, you see.
Corey at least fell down into the fairway.
Yep. There's a lot of danger in this hole. Technically, there's OB over on the road, too.
Ooh.
But you want to do that right there.
I'm going to take a guess that he's one of our birdies.
That's a pretty good bet. He's doing hot so far. Ooh, Tyler's leaking this right. Kicks it back left. We'll have to see what kind of alleyway he has over there. Right hand, forehand, roller.
Love it.
Oh, this is looking good. Sneak through. Heck yeah.
Yeah, settle in, settle in.
Circle's edge. Here's Tyler. Got really pinched off. I really like this play. He's just going to try to go over everything here and then try to drop the disc by the basket. And he gets most of the way through. He's got probably 25 feet left. That's a really smart play from a local guy.
Yeah, I'd take that all day.
Here's Corey. He's early, but he knows how to throw hyzers really well, so he's going to be 10 feet from the basket.
All right, here comes Zach with that birdie attempt.
Oh, just off. Tickled some chains on the pro side.
Tyler for the par save. Wonderful.
Good save from him. That was a tough spot he was in. That's that local knowledge advantage that he has.
Yeah, great birdie for Isaac.
He's going to keep that hot round going.
There we go, Corey.
Nice and easy.
It's a business par.
And one more par to end that card for the hole. And we're off to 16, the easiest hole left on the course. 318, par 3. It's just a forehand if you have it. You can throw backhand as well if you just have something really dead straight to use. There is a last tree here on the right that you can kind of play plinko with a little bit and try to be right at circle's edge if you want to as well, but I think the forehand is the best play you can. Isaac's a really dominant backhand player, so he's probably throwing something slower speed here and higher. Yep. He's going to try to use those trees a little bit maybe to slow him down.
No need to slow down.
Holy
I almost
smokes.
just threw it in the bucket.
Zach, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's 8 down. It's like, all right, you got it, Isaac. You're right. My bad. Corey going backhand, which surprised me a little bit, but he's been struggling to kind of control that forehand angle and power, so not real surprising and a really good result.
Yeah, you throw it in the circle, doesn't matter how you get it there.
Ooh, Tyler's going forehand, something stable, needs to fight back a lot. Oh, sure.
I mean, circle 2.
Yep. Not where you want to be, but could have been a lot worse. Another righty forehand? Apparently I'm wrong. It's not a lefty course. It's a righty forehand hole course.
Yeah, he does let go of that one a little early. Comes up a little short. Hopefully he's got an angle out of there. Looks pretty pinched off.
Yeah.
And he finds a window. Love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Tyler from almost 50.
Whoa.
55 feet or so. Get a fist pump there. We're going to review that one back. That's a 6 shot. See this one dancing on the edge a little bit. Ooh, yeah.
Love when they fall in.
Good putt from Tyler there. Keep his round going. There's Corey. Good for him. He's having a solid back 9 here.
Yeah, and Isaac just continues to add.
Yeah, he's just shredding right now. 9 down through 16. With 2 par 4s left to go.
Love to see it.
Hole 17 up next. Alternate pad added for this event, pulled way back from the traditional tee pad. Hole 450 feet, par 4, and it's incredibly dangerous. There is no OB other than the road on the right side, so you have to kick right to kind of get to that. But the left side is all bush, and it's maybe 12 to 15 feet the entire way.
Yeah.
So it's just so tight. It's really hard to get all the way down this fairway to give yourself an eagle look. So you're just trying to get as much distance as you can, stay in the fairway, get up and down for a birdie, and move on. Again, if you're Isaac, then you just prove me wrong anytime I open my mouth, and you just put it up there for an eagle look.
I love it. I love it. Let's see if Corey can do the same thing.
Oh, this looks left. Yep. It's going to leak into those bushes on the left there.
Like it. Out of his hand. Does he like it?
Not need it. I think he kicked off a tree right side, but I think he's still safe.
Just trying to get as long and straight down there as we can.
Yeah, that's leaking right, and he's just wanting to stay in bounds as well. Yeah, this is Corey. He's way in there. You can kind of see his hand and his head. He's just going to be real smart and pitch out.
Yep. Can't win a tournament on the first day, but you can lose a tournament on the first day.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Aggressive play.
Yeah.
Love it. It's got to slow down eventually. It does.
Oh, yeah.
What a backstop.
That's such a good shot from Zach. Here's Corey. Backhand here.
Yeah, he took his time.
Yep.
Got his slide right up there.
Yep.
Make sure he's walking around with that par still.
Tyler going to have to get a little fancy here. On the knee. Oh. Couldn't quite sneak it past the second one. It's going to still be on to a knee here. This could be dangerous. This looks good, though.
Slide up there. Yeah.
I should say more like this is going to be bad, potentially, because they keep doing really well when I say that.
Yeah.
Get up.
That's
So
going to be the closest birdie you make all day, though, Isaac. There we go.
Heck yeah.
Smart par.
Yep. And that's a sick birdie from Zach from where his drive went.
Yeah, that forehand roller was fun.
Got one par save for Tyler as well. And like you said, the easiest birdie drop in on the day for hole 17 as we head over to 18. Last hole of the day. What do we got going on here, Brian?
We got a par 4, 582 feet. You really want to stay in bounds, obviously, off the tee. We got OB left, OB right. A lot of area to land. It does swoop out a little bit to give you a little bit of bonus land. And then we start creeping back uphill towards our basket, which does have OB behind it, so we got to watch our approach shots as well.
One thing that was fun to talk about with the players that I think traditionally in the past, OB has always been the road edge. And this year they kind of tucked it in a little bit away from the road, which is kind of rewarding the players who are executing a little bit better there. So it just comes into play every once in a while, and I like it personally, but I bet the players who didn't land in bounds, probably didn't like the change.
Yeah, that's the tough part right there.
Sit. All right. In the ditch, but it's way up there. Corey, this is way uphill. Plays way more than 580, probably 630. Corey's just going to throw a mash right dead center between the two, between him and the basket. Yep. Looks like 4 good drives from our card.
Yeah.
Maybe one more star frame before the day's over.
I would love to see it. Let's get some good approach shots here.
Have Zach here. Yeah, on the mound. Nice and close. That should be good for 1 green square for him.
Yep.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, a little short, but that's well within 15 feet.
Look how much those flags are waving in the background. These are great shots with that wind.
Yeah, shout out to the staff again. Just the course was beautifully maintained. You have that little island there that was really put together well. Uh-oh, this is leaked right.
Settle!
Don't you dare.
Settle inbounds.
Holy smokes. He is very close, but he's inbounds.
And makes the putt. Love to see it. Love how Corey went 5 for 9 on the back.
Mm-hmm. Isaac's 7 for 9.
Yeah.
That's just the crazy part. 11 down. What is going on?
And Zach says, don't worry about my front 9. My back 9's going to even it out.
Hey, he was 4 over through 9, and he's even right now. That's a good fight back. This course was beating people up today. And Zach was able to make a nice recovery, put himself back to even overall. Taking a look at the back 9, way more green there. On this back 9, Isaac and Corey really playing almost perfectly there. Looking really good there. We'll take a look at standings here in a second. Isaac in the lead, 3 strokes.
Love to see it. We got Presnell up there, Trevor Harbault, Bradley Williams, Alex Berg. He's a very polite man. Met him a few times. So it's going to be an interesting day 2. Very excited.
Yeah, we'll be on chase card for the second round, and we're excited to see Corey back on the card, a few other people as well. Join us for the second round when we come back.